Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sagwadi Wakarabutla, and if it's your first time joining us, welcome to the home of hard workers. Okay, don't forget to click on that subscribe button, notification bell for you to always see when I'm online, or rather when I have posted a video. Sorry. Today, wait. I really cannot continue without appreciating you guys. The channel is growing every day, and I thought, maybe this year I'm gonna close with Nyan, or maybe a little bit of people. Maybe I'll have like 8,000 people, but it looks like I'm going to get to 10 if I keep working hard. And I really want to appreciate you for sharing my channel. You're making a huge difference, because I believe that I do advertise, but you guys are sharing in like out of your goodwill, and I really appreciate it. So today I want us to talk about law, Lamona law. I've been looking for this tutorial letter for a long time now. I finally received it. So the tutorial letter is for company law, semester 1, tutorial letter 201. I said that these tutorial letters are important in each and every subject, each and every module that you are doing. If you can get hold of tutorial letter 201, you have made it in life. You would have made it. It's very important. So the contents of this tutorial letter will contain feedback on assignment 1, which is a written assignment, concept examination questions for purposes of revision. Love this. I love this. This is the one thing that makes me want to say to you, get tutorial 201. I'm telling you. Okay, feedback on the concept examination questions, general comment regarding the examination. Okay, let's get right into it. Okay. Dear student, the aim of this tutorial letter is to provide you with guidelines to answering assignment 1 and the concept examination questions for revision purposes. These guidelines are not module answers. You should also consult the relevant sections of the Companies Act 71 of 2008, Financial Markets Act 19 of 2012, a study guide, prescribed cases, prescribed textbook, and other tutorial letters for the module. For further details, note that the concept examination merely serve as examples of how questions are answered in the examination. In order to pass this module, you should study all the prescribed modules, all the prescribed work, sorry. All right, let's just get right into it. So you do in this tutorial letter get your feedback for assignment 1, but what I want to briefly highlight in this video is the answering of the open book examination. Something very important, or something that people miss out. I feel like people panic about time. They panic about answering their questions as quickly as possible. So the main thing that makes me feel that a lot of people don't do well with this module is not because they don't have the information. It's because they are panicking, and they don't have enough time. They're panicking that I hope I know everything, and they don't have enough time. And the most dangerous thing is people rely on exam packs. When it comes to open book exams, you need to know your content. You can't just say, okay, I'll just type in the question because it's open book and just go on to it on my exam pack. You need to know your content. Pay particular attention to what they said. Provisions of Companies Act and the Markets Act, right? You need to pay attention to that. So the biggest trick, the biggest thing that makes people not to do well is not referencing company law. They don't reference, and not using the format that they want you to use when you're answering questions. You guys, you just answer the way you want. Literally, just do what they say. Say that answer in that structure. Is it what is it called? Iraq structure, where you write your facts, your issues, or you can even start with your issues because the facts are already there in the question. You say your issues, legal principles or the principles that are relevant to that. You write your case law, you write your companies, whatever, and and the next subheading would be application of the legal principles and the conclusion, if you like to put that. Application, you can say application of the above legal principles to the facts, right? Then you now apply. You know the law, but you now at the end have to convince the marker that you know what you are doing. You know how your answer, you are putting the legislation into the question to say, "God, Sagwadi acted in this way. It is not in accordance with the Companies Act section blah 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 blah." You have to show them that you know what you are doing. So you are going to get marks for using the right structure. You are going to get marks for pointing out the right case law, the right principles. You're going to get marks for that, for the structure only. Structuring it the way they want, you're going to get marks. It will be very funny when you get all the marks on the legal principles, the legislation, but you cannot get marks on conclusion because you don't know how to apply it. So that is the biggest problem that people have. People will cram to say when somebody does this, it's close cooperation. What, this is the case. Then they put it there, but they don't know how to apply it. So you need to convince the marker, and your inability to convince the marker can get you low marks, because open book is the most difficult exam that you can ever find, because you need to prove that for the whole semester you understood the objectives of the module. So here you're going to apply your mind just like a lawyer. You're going to prove each and every answer. Or I came to this conclusion because the legal blah blah, the why do I say blah blah blah? The legal legislation applicable here, it's this, the case is this, it is applicable because of 1, 2, 3. You guys don't do that. You don't convince the marker. So you need to convince the marker. You need to know your content. If you have hard copies, you see how accounting students do things. Take your hard copy and mark. Study while you're studying, mark. Get those pink, yellow things that they put at the end of the pages, so that when you are writing your open book exam, you know which page to turn to, because you guys need to footnote this and put page numbers, so you can literally fail the whole exams by not footnoting correctly, because they expect you to be knowing the content and to be having it next to you. If you forgot something, you just open. So if you've marked them with those, I don't know what they call them, that you put at the end of the page of your textbook, of your textbook, where you put this section is what, this is study unit what. So when the question relevant to that comes, you just open and you save time. So the biggest thing that UNISA students have, or the biggest problem that I have seen with us as UNISA students, we want to study during the exam because it's open book. Don't do that. Prepare so that you know where to find what, and then you will save time answering your things quickly and moving on. This is a 4 hours test. It's definitely not a joke. It definitely needs you to apply your mind. You're not gonna write anyhow. You're gonna prove each and every answer. I hope I'm very clear. So this tutorial letter, you will go through it. I want you to pay particular attention to how assignment 1 was answered. The feedback, that's the structure, the way you must answer it. Those subheadings, that's exactly what the lecturer wants. I think I have spoken a bit. I have tipped a bit on a higher scale, or on which English am I speaking now? Higher scale, on a broader spectrum, to show you that how you are expected to answer. I have decided to have a team's revision with you guys. I think I posted the post on my TikTok to say, if you want to join, just WhatsApp me and then we'll do the T's and C's. I think we need to do practice questions so that you can hear me correctly when I say, or see what I mean when I say. You need to prove your answers. All the answers will be there for you in your face. But what the marker wants to see if you understood. Thank you so much for joining me for this short tips. I will see you on Teams at 10 o'clock. I think it's tomorrow or Tuesday, where we will be doing this, where we'll have an opportunity to interact with each other to see where really is the problem and solve it before you write your exam, because it's this module is, it's not difficult, it's challenging, but it's not difficult. So I just decided that I need to have a platform where we are all there, so people can raise their hands and tell me and ask me questions, and I answer to the best of my ability. The aim is for all of us to pass this module and graduate, because this module and law of property anyway, I love you so much. Have a wonderful day further. I will see you in the next video. Mwah.